the biggest in the world, I'm the world's biggest. I'm getting money every minute, infinity figures. I'm the biggest in the world, I'm the world's biggest. I'm getting money every minute, infinity figures. I'm the biggest in the world, I'm the world's biggest. They've been watching my every move, they wanna see me down, they fear me. They know that I'm the coldest dude around. They can count, they've been watching on the ground, trying to figure out my place, wanna know just who I am. I'm the man, the king, the ruler of the land. I'ma speak on how I feel and I don't give a damn. I made it, had to go through a journey through the abyss, turn music into a job, my albums ain't got a skip. I'm the biggest in the world, I'm the world's biggest. I'm getting money every minute, infinity figures.
Putting yourself out there in the public eye for people to see you, whether it's music, art, business, anything that you got to step in front of people and present something is never an easy thing, especially music because it's so personal, right? I remember putting out my first track and letting my friend group hear it, 10K week. I really did not know what the response was going to be. I mean, for me, it was cool, right? It was a banger. You know, I always feel like my songs are vibes, but getting that positive reinforcement from people that you know is always a good thing. It's always a good feeling. When it started to make its rounds around my friend group and I started to hear people vibing with the track, that's when I was like, all right, we can do a little something. We can do something, right? So I put out my first EP. It was Destined for Greatness, 4 tracks. When I put that EP out, I got some blog coverage, right? And reading about your music in the blogs, yo, and I'm sure any artist that's watching this can relate to this. When you first see somebody give you some big ups in writing and it's not you putting it out there, that's a top tier feeling. That makes you feel like you're official, right? So when I got those blog coverages and those articles, I started to feel like a real artist, man. I started to feel like, all right, we actually got something. We actually doing something. It's easy for us as artists to get caught up in the numbers, streams, the views, the likes, the comments, and that's all cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I really enjoy seeing the numbers grow across the accounts. You know, and it's really dope to see the streams go up and to see songs getting traction and whatnot. But when it's really not a lot of people listening to your songs at the beginning, those 1 or 2 people that's gonna really resonate with your song and leave a positive comment, and yo, that's everything. It's so dope to know that you can impact somebody's life with music. I love when somebody leaves a comment and say, yo, I really was rocking with the words that you was speaking on this song, the words that you was rapping. That means a lot. That one comment goes way farther than 10 other views. You know what I'm saying? For people that you never really will ever come into contact with, right? I appreciate every single part of the journey. From 1 like to 1 comment to 1 share. It all means something, man. And I think as an artist, you really have to appreciate, even if it's just a few views on your videos. Because it could be 0. And that's real. Some people don't get no likes, no comments, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? And even if it's just 1 person in the world that's gonna vibe with your stuff, that's a win. I shot my first music video, Manifest. And I put it out, right? I put it out on, you know, all platforms, whatnot. But it really got a lot of traction on Instagram, and I started to see a bunch of comments and fire emojis, and look, people hadn't really heard me put music out there, so this is really the first time I'm really getting feedback on my music from a public sector, right? When they seen this music video, and I'm like, okay, they actually rock with this, they actually like this, okay, it's positive, it's what I want to talk about, and it's resonating with other people, right? Other people start following me, random people start following me from this video, and started to make its rounds. Kind of sat with that EP for a little second, and I was just like, okay, I had to go shoot a movie. So I took a break from music for about a month. But during that month, it had already hit my mind that I wanted to do a full album, that I really wanted to put myself out there and really just see how far I could go with it. Music wasn't my main thing, acting was my main thing, right? So the music was just kind of like, all right, I'm dibbling and dabbling. We celebrate all wins over here. I feel like the more you celebrate yourself, the more you celebrate your success, that's gratitude. I really believe in gratitude and showing God that you're appreciative of whatever He's giving you, the amount of fans. Because if you can handle one fan, if you can handle two fans, if you can nurture those people and really just show love to them and respond to their comments, respond, in an appreciative way, I really feel like that's when God step in and be like, all right, I'm gonna give you 10 fans. All right, I'm gonna give you 50. Yo, you gonna watch yourself step into a new realm where you go from 0 followers to 100 followers to 200 followers to 1,000 followers. So then you're looking at your numbers and your streams, and it's a few thousand streams, right? Keep on leveling up, keep on leveling up. When I did my first album, Royal, and I got the feedback off of that, I started flying, yo. It's crazy because, we look at like bigger artists, like, you can name all type of artists, Drake, Kendrick, J. Cole, right? And when you're at the, I guess you could say the bottom, when it's not really a fan base yet, you're just building your community. Those first few yeses, those first few great jobs they're so big for your confidence. And you got to celebrate your wins. Whether it's a single, whether it's an EP, whether it's an album. I celebrated myself. I really didn't have a lot of like public celebrations with people, like I was throwing a showcase and whatnot and fellowshipping with friends, but there wasn't a lot of like album release parties and all of that. It was really me celebrating myself. Maybe just going to get me some good food, maybe, get me some good wine. But I really do believe in celebrating your success. I remember when my first song, hit 1,000 views on YouTube, and that was, it was a song I wasn't even expecting, Make Love. It was one of the first love songs I put out there. And I was surprised, yo, I really was. It'd be crazy because some of the songs I put out, I put every song out with the intention that it's a banger and that it's gonna be fire, right? But, as artists, obviously we got our favorite songs. I wouldn't say that's my favorite song, but the people enjoyed it. So to see the numbers on that grow, super dope. I had a reel that's going on currently right now, and I put it to a black movie clip. I can't remember what the movie was called, man. It's the Steve Harvey movie, right? And it's the love movie, whatever, right? But my song, Relax Your Mind, is on the track. Putting that song on the clip with Black Love on there, yo, that reel got over 10,000 views on Instagram and hundreds of shares and whatnot, right? And then I start seeing my numbers go up on Spotify and Apple. I'm like, yo, this is dope to see. Like, it's dope to see. I'm more of a hip hop guy, right? So, that's more of my base. Relax Your Mind was more of an R&B type of vibe. So I kind of tested myself a little bit, putting myself in the R&B genre a little bit with a few more songs on my album, Little Legend, to step into that realm and see people actually vibing with my R&B tracks. Yo, that kind of took my music to the next level, because like, all right, I can kind of play with different genres. It's good when you see that first repost, that first like, that first comment, that first share. TikTok today is really cool because you really reach people that's random. Instagram, you're gonna kind of reach the kind of same people you've been around for a few years. TikTok, you put the stuff out there. Yo, look, I was scrolling the other day and I just was going through my sounds, and TikTok can let you see your sounds, right? And I started seeing people making videos to my music. And I tell you, I was about to cry. It really made me feel some type of way. Like, it really made me feel good. Like, yo, there's really people out there that I don't even know, people in different countries, making videos to music I was making some of these songs just to make me feel good, make me feel empowered. To see that it's having that effect on other people, yo, that's the best feeling in the world, to know that I helped somebody. I admire Drake for his ability to be able to go from pop to hip hop to R&B. Any artist that can kind of touch different lanes and be multifaceted. That's super dope to me. I love when even like hearing like J. Cole harmonize on the track. I wouldn't say he's a singer, but being able to step into a realm where you're just doing different vibes, yo. That's who I want to be as an artist, is a multifaceted artist. I love hip hop. Hip hop is gonna be my driving force, and I feel like that's the bread and butter. But I do dip my toe in pop. I do dip my toe in some neo soul or some R&B, right? I don't even feel like it's proper to call it neo soul. It's still R&B, right? But soul, you know what I'm saying? Music for the soul. I just create what's a good vibe for me, and I just really have fun with it, And I feel like that's the main ingredient right there, is making sure that you having fun, making sure that you enjoy it, making sure that you love it, and the right people are going to find your music and love it. Yo, shout out to everybody out there that's watching that has streamed the song and liked and commented and shares. It's all love, man, and I really, really hope that y'all have the confidence to just keep going and put yourself out there and step into your truest abilities, and don't worry about what people are going to think about it. If you like what you like, if you like what you create, I'm telling you from firsthand experience, it's gonna work out perfectly, because there's so many people out there. Somebody is really gonna vibe with you. I don't know how long I'm gonna be making music. How long I'm gonna be on this earth. I pray it's for a long time, right? But for however long I'm here, I pray that my music, my art can just be impactful for the next person. I pray that it can inspire people, that it's on the same type of journey, that want to do it, that's scared to do it, that really don't know how to do it. I really love seeing people in different countries share my stuff, man. It was a few people in Africa that was sharing my stuff, and just to see them feel so empowered and feel so loved and feel so confident dancing to the videos. I saw a woman, I got a song called I'm a Millionaire Now. It's an affirmation song. I'm a millionaire now, I'm a millionaire now. It's affirmational, right? So I saw a woman, she was standing in her driveway and she was posing, just looking happy and whatnot. And then she had her affirmations written out in the next slide. I said, this is what I intended it for people to speak life into existence, for people to feel confident, for people to feel good about themselves, for people to speak wealth and abundance into the atmosphere, and to see it happening in real time. It was a dude, he was fishing. He was just fishing, right? I made a song called The Greatest. I'm the greatest in the world. Yo, a dude was holding up the fish that he caught, and the song I'm the Greatest was playing in the background. When you see your songs making its rounds around daily life and just normal life, it hit different, yo. Like, I just want people to feel confident. I want people to feel loved, Love is the greatest power in this universe. And I feel like we all need that. And music is so universal. It reaches so many people. I can genuinely see why God called me into music, and why the type of music that I make is needed on this planet. We need high vibrational stuff. We need good music that makes people feel good. We need good music that makes people think. And I just love seeing people that I don't know become true supporters. People in the comments that become regular supporters. People that start just commenting on every video and just loving stuff, right? You need that, because it's haters out there. It's people that's not gonna like your stuff. I'm talking about the people that love your stuff right now, but it definitely is people that's gonna hate. It's gonna be people that's gonna tell you all type of things, right, to try to derail you. You need those loving people that's gonna come around and love on you. I started to get traction like with different curators, different Spotify playlists. People will start finding me on social media. I had a dude reach out about my track the other day, for my track Love at First Sight. And that track led him to another track called Dream Girl. Next thing you know, he adding a few different tracks of mine onto his Spotify playlist for love. I'm like, yo, that's crazy, man. Like, it's just, like, right now it's expected, but like when you first starting out and you first start getting them playlist ads, that's huge. That's huge. When I first started submitting to different playlists and whatnot, I started to get the feedback from the curators, and a lot of curators was vibing with my stuff, and that kind of made some of my streams go up a lot by adding those songs to those playlists. And I really appreciated those people adding my stuff because it took it global. I had a lot of people in Brazil listening to my tracks, and some of those songs were added to like gym motivation tracks and whatnot. I'm like, yeah, you know, this is what I intended to make music for. You know what I'm saying? To motivate and inspire. So, you know, I'm a living example of doing something that's out of the box, out of the ordinary for you. You know what I'm saying? You know, I started my music career a little later in life than you would probably say most artists. But yeah, God still made a lane for me. I'm so appreciative. I love the game, man, and I love all the support, you know, and I really appreciate it. Keep celebrating yourself, keep winning, keep putting yourself out there no matter what. Small wins turn to big wins turn to championships, yo. Let's go, man. Hey, vibe high, it's all love. If you artists out there that's needing some motivation, some inspiration, some confidence, yo, believe in yourself first. That's where it starts. Once you believe in it, once you create something for yourself that you can vibe with, the rest don't matter. All you need is you. All you need is God. It's all love.
Yeah, I keep ballin' and I won't stop ballin'. I keep ballin' and I won't stop ballin'. I keep ballin' and I won't stop ballin'. And I won't stop. Cop the roast, new whip, top down, no tint. Got a mansion, no rent. Best money ever spent. Hop the flight on a jet with my chick for the night. Fly to Vegas for the fight, and we sitting ringside, sipping wine, eating good, real luxury shit. Got $1 million watch and it's hugging my wrist. Yeah, I'm rich, got a queen, and I'm loving my chick. Thanking God for my life, it's as good as it gets. Yeah, I'm ballin'. Money calling, never stopping, never stalling. MVP status and I'm hooping like Spalding. Running to the money full speed, no crawling. Sitting at the top of the world, no falling. Spent $1 trillion and I still got trillions. Wifey needs some money, I'ma send a couple billion. Check my net worth and I'm sitting on $1 zillion. I could buy what I want, but I'd rather keep millions.